Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Monday morning.
Hello.
White rabbit, white rabbit, white
Oh,
rabbit.
first of the month.
First
Pinch
of the
and a
month.
punch.
Yes, so it's the 1st of February, 2021.
So is that what you say, white rabbit? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
What
you
is
wake,
that?
you wake up and you go, white rabbit, white rabbit, white rabbit. It's a good luck thing. But I haven't done it. You're supposed to do
White
it
rabbit,
first
white rabbit,
thing.
white rabbit.
You're supposed to do it first thing. Yeah.
Hey, Heather.
Hello, Heather
Tuning
is
in.
watching.
You're like
Heather
our biggest
is watching.
Heather is
Anyway,
watching.
what are we doing today, girls?
New
What are we
Zealand
doing?
Heather. I promised I wouldn't do any more
New
accents.
Zealand. I can't do a New Zealand. I can only do Australian. Up
You got
and down.
She's got such a
I can't listen to
beautiful
her
New
because she's
Zealand.
not on. No.
That's in Australian.
Oh no, because
yeah.
it goes up and then it comes down.
New Zealand.
So how does New Zealand differ?
It's completely different.
Completely different. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps somebody could send me a video of a New Zealand accent. That would
Heather,
be
please send her
marvellous.
a video
Yes.
of your.
And then I'll try and copy it for you. How about that? I'll try and copy it for you on Friday. Friday. So, girls, what are we talking about?
Hello.
What are we talking about today? Lots of things.
I'll tell you what we're talking about. We're talking about entrepreneurialism.
Yes, in a lockdown and women entrepreneurs in a lockdown.
Yeah.
But before we do that,
Yes.
we do have to talk about the last week we've just had. And sort of in general, we need to talk about in general, address the large white elephant in the room. And that's not Davina.
Great.
She's over there.
Yeah, she's still there.
She's still in the
here.
house.
She's still there. She stayed over the
Yeah,
weekend.
she did. She had a few too many gins in the bar. But so she's recovering.
She's still not talking very much though.
No, she's not talking much. So
She's in the newspaper today though.
Yes. She's in the newspaper for the show called The Masked Singer. And
Yes.
she's in the newspaper because Davina is hot, we know that, but she has
And
a
she's
hot
our age.
body. She's
Well,
hang
a little
on
bit.
a minute.
She's a little
Hang
bit
on a
older.
minute.
She's a smidgen
I am
older.
the younger sister. She's more your age, okay?
She's a smidgen older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she hasn't had any work done, and so she was looking hot as.
And when we say
Yeah.
work, we mean
facial,
that
fake
kind of work.
boobs, anything like that. Nothing fake.
Yes.
She is
She
al
is
naturale.
alla naturale.
Alla naturale. And
Yeah.
she's looking very good.
She is.
Yes, but she's not Italian.
She's not Italian. She's probably from Newcastle.
No, I don't. Do you know where she's from?
No idea.
No, Newcastle.
She's from Newcastle.
Yes. Hello, Joe. Good morning.
Joe.
Now, listen. I've got to say, I haven't said hello to the other lady because
Who's
I
the
actually
other
can't
lady?
pronounce her name. And I
Whoa,
don't
whoa,
know-
wait, wait,
She's a
wait.
friend. Is she a friend of yours or a friend of Fee's? Afsoon.
Afsoon.
Afsoon. Is that correct?
Hashimi.
Yes. Oh
No,
no.
I don't know you.
Okay,
but
I'm
welcome,
sorry. If
welcome
we have
to the Franki and
If
Ryker
we haven't
show.
said your name correctly, please do correct us. I'm going to say Afsoon, but if it's not correct,
Yes.
put me in my place.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just talk about last week, because last week I found it to be quite a tough week, to be honest. Loved our Friday Live, loved being
That was
with you girls.
fantastic.
Absolutely loved it.
Obviously, gin in the morning helped.
Yeah, double gin.
Double gin.
And
Was it double?
many friends,
Wow.
many friends said you weren't really drinking gin, were you?
Yes, we were.
Yes, we were, because
Yes,
it
we
was
were because
Friday.
we could,
And do you know what?
and we deserved it.
This Friday, I'm going to see if we can book
Triple
my
gin.
husband. Book Timo.
Oh
Book Timo, do some cocktails in the bar.
Because Tim
Yeah.
won cocktail.
Barman of the Year Evening Standard Award,
There you go.
19.
He can make a
99.
really. What's the cosmopolitan that he makes?
He makes a frozen
Oh
cosmopolitan.
my lord!
Yes, and that's
It's all in the frozen.
what about
bit.
his frozen margaritas?
Dangerous?
Yes, very dangerous.
Dangerous.
So anyway, last week was a tough week for many
Very
reasons.
tough.
Many reasons.
Emotionally tough.
Yes, draining. And I just want to be
Draining.
honest with you. Okay, I was going to do a post before we came on. I was going to, like I always do, put a post up the night before.
Yeah.
And I shared a couple of posts.
And
that
I
I'd
looked at
done.
it and I thought, I'm just going to
With
get
the-
a rope and stick it on the light fitting in the middle of the ceiling.
I didn't think it was
And
that
hang
bad.
myself.
Yeah. Well, one of them was a girl drowning. Okay. But-
Voila.
Yeah. Yeah, but obviously the text I put with it wasn't like I'm going to just drown.
I wasn't
myself.
looking at the text. I was like, oh
And
my
the
God.
other one was the back of a girl with a beanie hat on in the freezing cold, and she looked a bit lost. And to be honest with you,
Voila.
combine the two, that's how I felt last week. I did. I was like, oh my God, not another week. Because every day feels the same, apart from Mondays and Fridays, mornings. They don't feel the same.
Yeah,
because we're talking
and
to you.
I was recounting hilariously to a girlfriend this morning. It was just like, I can't believe that I actually put makeup on to go to the supermarket.
It's a big day out.
It's like
big
the thing out. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going for a walk tomorrow with a gorgeous girlfriend, and she actually said to me, "Shall we spice it up a bit? Should we make it a bit different?" I said, "How are we going to do that?" She said, "Let's not wear leggings." I was like, "Oh my God, is this really my life now? I'm not going to wear leggings on a Tuesday."
It's the simple things in life.
I know, so it's a bit of a worry.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I just want to say to you girls, we're all finding it hard. You know, we really have to change our mindset, and I think that's what came out of the post that I showed you yesterday. You were like, "Oh my God, they are depressing." But it is about changing your mindset. And the problem that I feel I have is I'm a big planner. We're both social girls.
Yep.
We love being out. Ness hasn't been able to be out and meet people.
Yep.
So she's found it even harder. But I am a massive social person. And to take that away from me, I've really been struggling with it, to be honest.
And we know that we have a lot of friends that feel the same way as well.
Exactly. So I just want to say we are all here for each other.
Yeah.
So,
and don't try and hide how you feel.
No.
It's better to just pick up the phone and call.
Yeah.
Don't expect everyone to know what's in your mind either. You need to, put your hand up and say, I really need some help.
There's two things that I saw last week that really made me laugh, and I think it's important to be able to have a laugh. One of them was the one that you showed me of the puppet was he from the Muppets?
From the Muppets.
From the Muppets. And it's probably gone viral, and it's a video that basically shows this Muppet puppet, and he goes, this is an example of breathing, how best to breathe.
This is the meditation breathing you need to do. So I want everyone to, this is the Muppet talking, I want everyone to breathe
taking
deeply.
A deep breath. Yeah, and then he goes, and I thought, that is actually how I'm feeling. Yeah. And the other one...
It's funny seeing a puppet do it.
I so wish I'd done the other one because it was so me. So these two girls in a car. I mean, if you haven't seen it, look for it.
Gosh,
they're in a car and they're at a
drive-through.
They're at a drive-through, and all you see is this girl looking beautiful with her sunglasses and stuff. And she turns and she says, the girl says, "Can I take your order, please?" And she goes, "Yes, please. I'd like a glass of white wine." And she turns to her friend and she goes, "And a gin and tonic." And the girl goes, and the girl goes, "Excuse me, ma'am, this is McDonald's." And she goes, "Oh, sorry. I'll have a Mc white wine and a Mc gin and tonic." I wish I thought that.
Our sense of humour. It shows you our sense of humour.
So that was quite amusing.
Oh, look, we have Janice joining us.
Janice.
Janice.
Who is Janice?
Friends. Hi, Janice. Friends with Heather. I met Janice through Heather, actually.
So Janice is
welcome.
She is around the world.
Janice is in New Zealand as well.
New Zealand.
Well, Heather is not in New Zealand. Heather is in Bali, but Heather is from New Zealand, but she lives in Bali. And Janice
they're just so global. They're so global.
We're so global.
Everybody's so global. So let's get back to what we're talking about.
Yes.
Okay. So
another strong woman. I just want to say.
Who? Janice.
I mean, basically everyone that tunes into
Janice isn't a strong woman.
She is.
Oh, I thought you said not a strong woman. I was like you don't admit things like that on live.
No, she is.
All right. So
I think everyone that tunes into us is a strong woman.
Yes,
or just accepts that they're nuts like us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we've decided to do is take you back on a journey, because it is nearly a year since Franki Ryker began, really, isn't it?
No.
Well, it is.
It's way less.
Is it?
July it started.
Okay, well, why were we doing this then? I thought we started. We're going back.
It's
How long was it since the Kickstarter?
It's literally 6 months.
Is it 6 months?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
God, we've done an awful lot in 6 months.
Can't believe it.
All right, let's go back 6 months.
Let's go back.
So we're going back 6 months to the Kickstarter when it all happened.
It's amazing.
And basically 6 months ago, we were like, do you know what? We need to raise some money. If we're going to do this and we're going to do Franki, we've got to seriously raise some cash. So we decided to do a crowdfunding. Okay.
Correct.
For those of you who don't know what that is, look it up.
Yes.
I don't mean that.
Yes, she does actually.
It's basically the opportunity to raise cash, as a lot of you, of course, will know because you support us.
Yes,
raise cash to support a new venture. It's as simple as that, really.
Yeah. In return for something.
Yes, you do.
Sometimes.
Get something.
Sometimes not in return for something.
Yeah, but most people did.
But
get
most,
something,
most
piece
people
of
got
jewellery.
something. Yeah.
So anyway, we did Kickstarter, which is an American platform, crowdfunding platform.
Which we found was very hard.
It was
Because it was
really
American.
hard because it was American, and obviously Americans, no offence, are going to support American businesses.
True.
You know, far more than English
True.
businesses.
Well, but there wasn't an
Yeah.
English platform, was there?
No, there wasn't something.
So
as
there you go.
good.
For any of those entrepreneurs
As good.
out there,
Mm.
this would be a great make an English version
Yeah.
of.
And I genuinely stupidly thought, you know, this will be brilliant because my son had done a Kickstarter
Exactly.
previously 5 years,
For
probably
fudge.
more than that, for fudge, and his just went, you know,
Well, you were recounting it
Crazy.
this morning.
Yeah.
He was in this paper and that paper, and he was on the front cover of Time
9 years.
magazine.
Actually, it was 9 years ago because it came up on
Time
Facebook
magazine.
this morning. Yeah, front cover of Time magazine, on the BBC News Live, in the studio. You know, he had it all, and
Yeah.
so I thought, you know what, two chicks, two sisters.
We can nail this.
We're going to do this.
We'll do
And
it.
actually, no, it was much harder.
Yeah, because we're women,
Hmm.
which is interesting, I think. Because
Yeah,
there's
but
not
he
a
was-
lot of women on
to
the
be
Kickstarter
fair, he
platform.
was very young,
He
which
was
was
also very young. He was male.
yes, he was only 12, 11 when he
And
started.
what he was selling, or
Mm.
what he was trying to achieve,
Under the 20 quid
under
mark.
20 quid mark.
Very important, under 20
Under
quid.
20 quid.
Homemade, very tasty.
Yeah.
Very tasty. You
But I
can't eat our
definitely
jewellery.
think being a man was on his side.
Oh.
To be fair, I'm not
Ooh.
being feminist here, but yeah, maybe I am a little bit.
Ooh.
But the
It's gonna
Kickstarter
sound-
platform in the States is mostly about tech.
Mm.
We found that out.
Yeah, while we were
It
doing
wasn't
this.
the best way.
If we'd been in
forward.
America or American, if we'd been to American
Yeah.
chicks, I think it would have been a completely different
I
ballgame.
think so
I'm doing
too.
a Donald Trump.
The small hand.
Da-da-da.
Small hand.
Da-da-da.
Small hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's that, isn't
Small
it?
hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, people. Listen, people. So anyway, we did the Kickstarter. It was very successful. Thanks
to you.
all of you guys as well. And where did we go from there? Well, that then enabled us to actually put the jewellery into production.
Yep.
And Ness then started to
Website.
crack on with the website, which was
Website.
obviously a key part of it.
Our packaging.
Yeah. But what we thought at the time when we were doing Kickstarter, because we were not locked down at that point, were we?
No.
Not fully locked
We
down.
were going to do jewellery parties.
We were going to do jewellery parties.
That was the plan.
And we were kind of taking a Stella and Dot approach, the American company Stella and Dot Jewellery, taking that kind of approach
Yep.
where you have the parties, you have hosts, and those hosts meet new people and so on and so on.
Avon.
And the word, yeah,
Think Avon.
not yeah, but
Tupperware.
think way nicer.
Yeah.
Don't,
But
yeah.
the concept.
Yeah, the concept, pampered chef concept.
But much nicer and beautiful display.
Mhm.
We would come and show you
And
how to
sociable,
create the display.
sociable, champagne,
Very sociable.
very important to have the champagne. isn't
Yeah,
it?
very.
And basically, lockdown ruined all of that, didn't it? And so then our mindset had to change again and come up with a new plan. And how were we going to survive in this lockdown situation?
Isn't that what it's about? It's
Mm.
about being resilient as
Reborn.
entrepreneurial women.
Reborn.
Yeah. And constantly going with the ebb and flow, the move, the
Mm.
movement. Like, we're locked down again. Okay, so I have to change our ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just continue to do that, really. So we are going to go back to parties, definitely, because we haven't obviously been able to have one. But that, you know, what we've done is use the time wisely to get it right.
Yep.
Get the packaging right, get the display right of how those parties are
Correct.
going to work. You know, how many women do we need to actually host, and for it to grow fairly quickly and not just be in Cheltenham, obviously, you know, get it out. Because it's about trust as well. There's a
Yeah.
huge element of trust there.
And also
Um,
looking at the market and seeing, you know, there's top tier, middle tier, and I wouldn't say bottom, but lower tier, different types of pricing and different types of products within the Franki range as well. So something for everyone.
Yeah. So what we've done instead at the moment while we're in lockdown is look at, you know, we've got Depop Franki, which
Yep.
is under 25 quid.
Yep.
We've got Etsy Franki and Etsy Vintage together with Franki. And then we've got the website, which has absolutely everything on it, really,
Yep.
doesn't it? It has.
And that's
you
that's
know,
what we're talking about, being resilient and
Mm.
also being sort of like casting the net out
yeah.
and being on lots of different platforms. That's showing the entrepreneurialism.
Yeah. Never giving up.
Never give up.
And one of the things I learned very, very early on is that actually we're back to failure in a way, where, not with Franki, but having been through scenarios of failure with business, luckily not too many.
Yes.
But it's our interpretation of failure and our interpretation of success.
What is failure?
Everybody has a different interpretation.
Failure is not failure.
Yeah.
Failure is the ability to learn something from something that maybe
Exactly.
just didn't work out.
And actually, if you can't learn from something that didn't work out, then that is failure. If you can't learn from it.
Yeah.
It's this
Yeah.
old saying of, it's not how far you fall, it's how quickly you get back up. And I know that's a bit naff.
Hello.
I know it's a bit
Get
naff,
back.
but
No,
it's
I
true.
like it.
It's true.
It's true.
And let me tell you, I've fallen quite a few times. And we were talking about this with partners as well,
Oh, yeah.
and, husbands. And I was saying to Ness, I look at my husband, and he has done some crappy jobs in the past.
We were talking about crappy
Crappy
jobs.
jobs.
I'm pretty sure we've all done
Because-
some crappy jobs,
Yeah,
but
he's done them because he knew, okay, they were way, way below whatever his
Yep.
level was.
Yep.
But he did them because he knew he couldn't come home and say, do you know what? I'm not going to put food on the table
Exactly.
because I'm better than this.
Yeah.
He's never done that, which is amazing.
bills are still the same.
Yeah.
You got to do it. You
But
got
a
to do
lot
what you got
of
to do.
people out there do not do that, do
true.
they? They go. And so I was telling Ness that I read a story over the weekend about a Romanian pilot, because my youngest son really wants to be a pilot, and it takes an awful lot of training, 7 years basically to become a professional commercial pilot. And so this chap was, a brilliant pilot, and with the lockdown and the pandemic, obviously flights aren't happening. So suddenly he was in a position where he had to go and get another job.
Yep.
And he said that what he kept coming across at interview stages is people saying to him, well, actually, I'm quite impressed that you've lowered your standards. And he was like,
Lowered my
what?
standards.
Lowered my standards? He said, I've
You
done
should be
this.
snapping me up.
Exactly. But he also said that a lot of companies wouldn't take him because they knew that as soon as flights were back up,
He'd be off.
He'd be off. And of course
Yeah.
he would, because he's just spent 7 years training to be a pilot.
So it's
And-
really hard to get for
Yeah.
someone like this to get a job right now.
But he said exactly what we were just saying. He couldn't go to his wife and his kids and say, no,
No.
sorry, I'm not working
I'm not
because I'm
gonna
better
take
than
it.
this.
Yeah.
It's just not going to pan out.
You just
is
got to
it?
do what you got to do.
Yeah. And the beauty about it is that one big positive, like we said before, with recessions, for instance, is that it's not just you. It's not you as an individual.
We're in it together.
We are all in it together.
Yes.
Of varying degrees, I appreciate.
Yeah.
But, we are all in it together. So when you have those low moments, like I really did last week, you just got to remind yourself, actually, we're all
Spirit.
feeling crap.
Keep that spirit high. Keep your health high.
Yes.
Because once you keep your health high, your mental health is the only, your marbles are the thing that are the cogs in the wheels of you being able to get up in the morning. So keeping your mind active, keeping your body active.
Well, I was just about to say,
Yes.
going out and walking, fresh air, walk.
I actually read a study. Someone sent me oh yes, Alexandra, you sent me a study on how walking keeps the brain healthier and happier. So get out there and walk, especially in this, we have that freedom to still be able to go out for a walk.
Thank gosh,
Thank
we
you.
do. Yeah, and I did find last week I was getting what I call brain fog. I
Yeah.
actually couldn't think
Why
of
am I
how
in
to
this
spell
room?
things. And I was going, hang on a minute, how do you spell? And I said, oh my gosh, I really
I've
need
been
to get
having
out
that a
more.
lot with the keyboard. Actually,
Yeah.
not spelling words right, and I'm just started to think, oh my god.
Need to get out more. Yeah, even if it's just. And the other thing is, let's be honest, our weather hasn't been great, so it's been even harder to get out.
Yeah.
But,
Well, it
Yeah.
snowed yesterday. I
Mm.
loved that.
so we were at the point of, we just got the Kickstarter. We hit
Raised the
target
money.
over 4 weeks, wasn't it? Just remind me.
107% funded.
Yeah, over
Over
a month,
4
wasn't
weeks,
it?
yep.
And every day we did lives, didn't we? And we did silly things. And some of our highlights have got to be, if you haven't seen them, go to the Franki Ryker YouTube channel and look for our wrap.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you can go on our Facebook page as well. So our Facebook page has got, if you go to the video section,
Yeah.
actually all of the videos are on the
Okay.
Facebook
So
page.
even the wrap and the opera
Yeah, it's all there.
and the Friends video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're hilarious.
there are some silly
Well,
things on there.
make us crack up.
That's a bit of a worry, actually, that we're cracking up with our own videos.
Yes.
But, moving on, because we've had to sort of change, as you say, the ebb and flow, moving on, something that's going to come out of this is our new show reel. which
we are going to be doing this Friday.
Well, hopefully
we
we're doing it this Friday. It's going to depend
Friday.
on a few extra lights and lights, action cameras. But yeah, we're really looking forward to that and see where that takes us.
We've all got to have something to look forward to as well. So that's another thing in this lockdown. If you set yourself sort of a goal for the end of the week where you actually, give yourself a bit of a pat on the back and do something fun. You know?
What have we done that's fun?
Lots of things.
Well, so I don't know if you want to hear a story, and it's not the kind of once upon a time, but I was telling Ness the story. I don't even know how we got onto it this morning on our coffee run. You know, the one about the turkey.
Oh my Lord, this is hilarious.
I'm going to leave you with the story because this is quite a funny story.
Oh, you were going to tell another story that
What was the other
because
story?
I said to you, don't tell me something you were going to... Okay, anyway, let's do the turkey story.
Okay, so we'll end on a story. So, quite a few years ago, because Tim and I have been together 23 years, so it's got to be, we weren't married or anything like that, so it'd be 23 years ago. I was in London working for Picture and Piano. He was working for the Enterprise and just behind Harrods. And it was Christmas time, it was Christmas Eve, and I used to work with this Egyptian chef, huge guy, lovely guy, Hani, and he used to I was telling you, he always used to say to me, Habibi, Habibi, which means darling. And we worked together in the kitchen, because when I was doing the management course, you had to do 6 weeks in every category. So I had this 6 weeks in the kitchen with Hani, and he would suddenly stop and pray. I think it was twice a day he'd just stop. So it didn't matter if we had 100 covers, he did not care.
Yeah.
It didn't matter how busy it was, he just would get his piece of cardboard out and he'd pray on the cardboard. Yeah.
Pray to Mecca.
And anyway, a couple of days before Christmas Eve, I realised I didn't have a turkey, and my mum was coming up. Our mum was coming to stay. Ness was around the world somewhere, so she wasn't coming. But mum was coming to stay, and the girls that I shared the flat with, they'd all gone home, so it was just me in this flat in London, and mum. And so I said to Hani, I've forgotten, I've got to get a turkey. I've got to get a turkey. And he said, well, I can't get you a turkey for 2 people. It's too late. And I was like, no, you don't understand. My mum is coming. I have to do Christmas dinner. I need a turkey. And he's like, okay, Habibi, I sort this. Is no problem. I sort the turkey for you. So Christmas Eve, I come to work, and there is this massive turkey for about 20 people. And he says to me, I have your turkey. I have the turkey. I said, there's only 2 of us. He said, well, you give me no time. There's no time. I get you the turkey. You want a turkey? I get you the turkey. There's a turkey, 22. So, okay, I'll take the turkey. So I finished my shift and everything, and I put the turkey under my arm. Bloody heavy turkey, right? So I carried this
not
turkey.
wrapped.
No.
Either. Just a turkey.
No, not in a bag, nothing, just a turkey.
Just a turkey.
So I'm meeting Tim at the Sporting Page, which is, another bar, and meeting mum there. So I take the turkey and I arrive with this turkey, and I put the turkey on the bar. Now, back then you could smoke in bars and stuff like that.
The turkey couldn't smoke.
The turkey couldn't smoke. But the turkey is sitting on the bar.
bar.
Well, we'll start socialising, drinking, getting more and more drunk, as you can imagine. And the turkey's still sitting there, people smoking. And then people come up to the bar and having pictures with the turkey. Like, they're having a little shot or something, or a whiskey with the turkey, and putting a hat on the turkey and all this sort of stuff.
I love it.
Anyway, the turkey then travels to another bar. Don't forget your turkey. So we take the turkey to another bar. Turkey goes into the taxi. The whole
Turkey's
caboodle.
talking by this
Yes.
point.
The turkey, at one point, my friend takes off his lovely Gucci loafers, pours champagne into them. We're all drinking champagne out of these loafers. And we put the turkey into the loafers. Yeah. And then we get the turkey into the taxi. Tim goes off to see his family. Mum and I go back to our flat. I put the massive turkey on the kitchen table because we're obviously a little bit too bedrunken. And off we go to bed. We wake up on the following morning.
Because you couldn't get the turkey in the oven.
No, I couldn't get it in the fridge. Couldn't get it in the fridge. So the turkey stays on the side. Get up in the morning, and Mum says, we better put that turkey in because it's for 20 people. It's going to take hours to cook.
Yeah.
So I get the turkey in.
Now remember that the turkey by this point has been to almost every bar in London.
Yeah, he has. And he's had,
he's
smoked. He's had photographs galore with, hundreds of
alcohol
strangers.
poured all over him.
God knows what's happened
to him. He's been manhandled.
But Hanny got me the turkey.
Woman-handled.
I was going to cook the turkey. So anyway, I put the turkey in the oven, and about 20 minutes later, Mum and I are sitting down having a drink in the sitting room because it's Christmas Day now. And suddenly we both go, oh my God, what's that smell? Oh, what's that smell? And it's the turkey, and the turkey is so off that the cooking of the turkey, just the smell of dead, rotting flesh, basically. And, goes to the oven, I pull the door, I can just feel it now. So that was my Christmas day. No turkey. No turkey. We just had vegetables.
And just the lingering smell of dead flesh
in
your flat on Christmas Day.
But it was one of
What
those.
a lovely way to spend
I
Christmas.
know. Probably was one of those you had to be there moments. But I imagine there are hundreds of people that have in their albums somewhere pictures of a turkey with Gucci loafers on and maybe even a cigar in the turkey's backside. You know, yeah. If you've got one of those photos, send it in.
If you're watching
love to
now,
see them.
send it in.
23 years ago, love to see
Send
it.
it in.
Send it in. So that I know that wasn't really relevant, but it was just it was our coffee morning walk. It was quite amusing.
Yeah, it's relevant.
Yeah.
What we talk about when we're out and about.
Yeah. Well, we've said before they're like therapy sessions.
They
really,
are.
aren't they?
They're
Our
therapy
coffee
sessions.
sessions are therapy sessions.
Thank you, Gary, for the coffee this morning.
Yes,
too.
we said we'd mention you, Gary.
But
Gary at the
Gary.
Green Machine. Where would we be without Gary?
Yeah, Gary's got to tune in.
Yeah.
As well.
Yes,
we
you
gave
have,
him
Gary.
a card this morning and
Yeah.
said, "Come on, we've mentioned you so many times. It's time to tune in."
And we particularly mention him when we can't find him. When the red umbrella is not up round the corner, then we're not happy because we have to travel.
No, it's like our thing that we
have to
do
walk
every
even
morning.
further.
I know.
Mm. But listen, guys, I'm sure we've gone on far, far too much. So we're going to see you Friday, glammed up. We don't know if we're going to be filming. Well, we're going to be live, but whether we're going to have cameramen action, I'm not sure. So, but we will be seeing you Friday. We will be glamming and very exciting. We will have a box of products that we haven't opened.
New pieces.
So we will be doing unboxing.
Unboxing.
Yes.
Yes, with our gloves.
Yes. So, do tune in Friday, 10 a.m. to
Yes.
see the unboxing.
The unboxing.
And who knows what celebrity guests we might have Friday. Yeah, we just don't know ourselves.
But we will definitely have a cocktail in hand.
Oh my gosh, we might even have Barman of the Year making the cocktails.
And we will. Heather, I want you to be having your gin again,
Yes.
please.
And we'll have frozen cosmopolitans, do you think?
I think so.
Or do you think we should go
might
with frozen
have one of
margaritas?
those. Yeah.
Depends what kind of week we have. If we have a tough week, we'll go for frozen margaritas. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching.
And we just want to
We
say
love you.
we do love you, and
We
we
love
want to
you.
say entrepreneurial spirit
Yes.
is amongst all of us. Never think that you can't do it. You can. And you have a whole bunch of people rooting for you. So if you decide that you want to, follow your dream, follow it. We have one life.
Exactly. We
Do it. Just do it. Mwah.
See you Friday.